Hey, my love bugs, welcome back to my channel. Thanks for tuning in. For those who are new, welcome in. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button to subscribe to my channel, and let's get into this look. I basically did my brows off camera, but I'm starting to put Acid Rain Base by P. Louise on my eyelid. This is in the shade Blank Canvas, using the Real Technique brush to blend that in. Taking a small foundation brush to pretty much blend out those edges of the Acid Rain Base, I'm going to jump right into the Gem Rock palette by Planet Makeup by Yolando, and I'm going to start with the red. I'm using a small packing brush to pack that color in. Now I'm going to use a small blender brush, and I'm going to jump into a dark burgundy and place that right above my crease. Jumping right back into that red to pack that into my crease. I'm really making sure that that color is pretty vibrant. Now I'm going to take a clean blending brush and just blend out my edges to make sure it's nice and smooth. Taking some micellar water with a concealer brush to just clean off my lid, to clean off the rest of that shadow. This makes sure that the cut crease, when I put the Acid Rain Base back on, is nice and white and it's not mixed with the shadow. Now I'm just going to go in with the Acid Rain Base in the shade Blank Canvas by P. Louise and start cutting my crease using my concealer brush. After doing both eyelids, I'm going to go in with a white eyeshadow to pretty much set that eyelid. Now I'm going to take a small angle brush and I'm going to start applying that dark burgundy color, making the wing. After creating my shape, I'm going to start filling in the back of the wing with that burgundy. Using that red to apply right in front of that burgundy color. Now I'm going to place a white color with a packing brush right in the inner corner of my eyelid. To make that wing pop a little bit, I'm just taking a darker color and placing it right on the end of that wing to give it a more radiant look. So I got these rhinestones off Amazon. I'm going to be applying those dark red and bright red rhinestones. I'm going to mix it with some pearls as well. So every other rhinestone will have a pearl in between. I also went and took some small rhinestones and put it at the end. Using Milani's No Pore Zone Primer, I'm going to start priming my face with that. And then I went right in with NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop Full Coverage Concealer. And this is in the shade Neutral Buff. Going in with my Juvia's Place Shade Stick, I'm going to start applying that all over my face using this as a foundation. If you don't know about Juvia's Place Shade Sticks, it's light to medium coverage, but it is also buildable, so you can get full coverage from this foundation. Taking Too Faced Concealer in the shade Sand, I'm going to start applying it to the rest of my T-zone. Using another shade stick from Juvia's Place, I'm going in with the shade Nambia, and I'm going to place that on my contour area. Taking Morphe Setting Spray Mist, I'm going to spray it all over my face to set my makeup. Then I'm going in with a Real Technique brush to blend out the edges of that concealer. I like to blend out that concealer because it is definitely full coverage and it mattifies once it dries, so it'll be hard to blend it out when it dry down. So I do let it sit under my eyes for full coverage, but I blend that stuff out around the edges so it won't be stuck and hard to blend. Now I'm going to go in with my foundation brush and just start blending my foundation in, and then I'm going to go in with a contour brush and start blending out that contour using different brushes so the colors won't wash out each other. Now it's time to blend out the contour on my nose. So I use a very small slanted blend brush for this particular part. And I'm going to just go up beside the bridge of my nose to blend that out. I realized using a small blend brush to blend out the concealer helps with making the nose more narrow. So I'm using a very small brush by Morphe to blend out that concealer. Making sure everything is nicely blended, I'm going to go in with my Makeup Revolution setting powder in the shade Translucent and start setting my T-zone area. Just remember, when you are setting your face, if you want to bake, you want to go in with a thin layer first and then go in with a second layer a little bit heavier with the setting powder. Using my mixed race palette by Plan to Makeup by Yolando, I'm going to start setting my contour area using a very soft, fluffy brush. You want to make sure you use a fluffy brush when you are using a darker shade because you don't want it to be muddy looking and you don't want it to be harsh lines. So to make sure you don't apply too much product, just always use a fluffy brush. Now we're going to take the bronzer palette, and this is her Tropical Vacay palette. I'm going to take that using that same brush and just start warming my face back up. Now I'm going to take that same angle brush and I'm going to go in with that bright red and start drawing a little line underneath of my waterline. I also like to add blush to the tip of my nose as well. Going in with my NYX lip liner in the shade Espresso, I'm going to start lining my lips up. Now I'm going to take Beauty Bakery's Soft Matte Lippy in the shade Cranberry Stiletto and start putting that on the bottom of my lips. and around the top of my lips. Now I'm gonna take Planet